Vale. Pues... No voy a iniciar el juego. Está puesta, ¿no? La información de directo, ¿la que pienso? Sí, Final Fantasy XVI. Te imaginas que la cago de esa manera. Vale, vamos poniendo... Bueno, voy poniendo yo la pantalla de la Play y también la pongo para el directo. TikTok aún nada. Y los de... O sea, le podría iniciar, pero el problema es que se vería la pantalla en negro. Porque no me deja, no se ve la webcam, no se ve tampoco la capturadora. Espérate, a ver. Voy a volver a mirarlo en un momento, pero... Móvil, me manda la notificación para que pueda entrar al gestor, me cago en todo cagable. Pues nada, vamos a entrar normal y corriente. A ver, era aquí en cámara. Me pone bloquear la llamada virtual si emites live en Live Studio una vez más durante 5 minutos. Las emisiones live móviles no cuentan. El proceso de validación podría tardar hasta 48 horas. O sea, claro, los otros dos directos ya me los habrán validado. Y por eso me marca que solamente me falta uno. Pero el que hemos hecho hace un momento no me lo habrán validado aún. Bueno, imagino que... A lo mejor para mañana mismo ya lo tengo, ¿eh? Que te dicen 48 horas así como... Claro. Pero tema por si de casualidad en un momento dado van más lentos, pues que no te preocupes, me imagino. Pues yo supongo que ya mañana lo deberé tener o así. Si no mañana, el domingo lo más tarde por huevo, evidentemente. Nice, Eternal. Lo que se hace raro es que como Nero tiene un nombre en un lado y un nombre en el otro, en TikTok te voy a llamar de una manera, en Twitch de otra. Al seguir el nombre del canal. Vale. Me llega una notificación ahora en el móvil para meterme al gestor. Toca de las narices, tío. Vale, vuelvo a poner el HDMI donde toca. Para poder ver directamente la consola. Y vamos a ver. O sea, según la Play llevo un 70% del juego, así que tampoco me falta mucho ya del juego. Y luego he buscado en el día a ver los nombres de las misiones que me faltaría. Y aunque no las he contado, pero ponle que me faltan unas 10 misiones en total. Aprox. O sea que... No creo que caiga hoy, pero el lunes lo más probable es que el lunes no pase. Es el Final Fantasy. Tengo puesto los altavoces, toda la
Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look
lo estaba escuchando a través de los cascos y los altavoces del monitor.
And Gav, he's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project.
Tengo que quitar el Discord en
the
OBS.
winds turn foul.
No estoy seguro.
Still waiting on a reply though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just the messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Vale, toca preguntarle a Vivian y a Harpocrates. Vale. Bueno, primero vamos a ver si tenemos alguna recompensa que lo aquí.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this.
Y...
All yours.
Llevamos 260 puntos, hasta 295 para conseguir la ajorca del lobo gigante. ¿Y eso que he conseguido aquí? ¿Qué hace? No, amigo.
Come again. I may have more for ya.
Vivian, la primera que
How
vamos
is
a
it that
hablar.
every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Venga, otra clase de historia. Uf. Y luego Morata soy yo.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm.
Ingeria, pues eso me suena a unos enemigos de God of War.
Is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed
Sería que
away
quedan luego
at the whim of the
citados por Odín, por
waves.
así decirlo, del ejército ese.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing. But pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Vale. Voy a ir un momento a llenarme la botella, porque estoy sin agua. Ahora vuelvo. Vale. Ahora estamos de vuelta. Al Hipócrates, vamos para allá.
Will we ever see the sun again? Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters.
Oh.
But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Pues vamos a hablar con el conductor de autobús. No, 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 no.
About what?
I've chewed those coats,
Las mis muelas.
and we most you wouldn't want them.
No,
Of course.
yo voy a aceptar.
You see, but they don't deliver.
No significa que tenga que hacerla. Lo siento, pero no quería hacer esta secundaria, entonces la estoy saltando.
I'm
De hecho, quería haberla rechazado, pero por algún motivo estaba puesto para aceptarla del tirón. Tengo alguna forma de hacer que deje de mostrarse. Aquí ocultar. ¿O no? ¿Por qué no se queda guardado lo de quitarle la prioridad? Por saco.
Clive,
Ah,
no problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalamil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it
Oh, man.
rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
a ver, ¿dónde hay que ir? Hay como 3 objetivos distintos. Ok. Vagamundi. Pues a ver, si mal no recuerdo, esto de aquí sería la fonda de Marza. No, esto es Norwich. Bueno, entonces la fonda tiene que estar aquí. Aquí. Vale, pues vamos a ir primero a Marza. Luego a Norwich. Y por últimas a Dalmy.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Bueno, como en una de estos tenemos que pasar por Norwich, a lo mejor aprovechamos y le hacemos la segunda ya la otra.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
Would we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Okay.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance.
Vale, ya vaya movida, coño. Ya no sabemos todo el mundo, pero mejor que nada.
Clive, wounded.
Otra.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Venga, 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 venga. Se acercan más enemigos. Vale, enemigos eliminados.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
A ver.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Vale, hay que proteger a esos ahora.
My brothers.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Wait, amigo, venimos a ayudaros.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Wow.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Slow.
Wow. Llamando de conocer. Misión. Para un motivo se me hace instantáneo prácticamente. ¿Por qué no me ha hecho...? mal. Ya pensaba que caía. Vale, señor Wade, salvado.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Vale, vea la torcha del Riano. ¿Y eso dónde queda? Pues vale. Nos desplazamos al obelisco y del obelisco vamos para allá.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
They're heading for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Unos cuantos niños. Vale.
Something's coming.
Ahora me notifica Discord. Estoy atrás, narices. Uy.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? Nice try. Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
A cuánto más se nos alarga defender la fonda, porque aún tenemos que defender los otros dos lados.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear.
Oh, vale.
Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Vale, bien. ¡Ey, H! En este caso, más que nada, porque le sea, digamos, más sencillo, por así decirlo, de entender el audio a los espectadores.
There's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Mi galleta, hola. La galleta nunca puede faltar, ¿eh?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Sí, es él.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother,
Te ven
my
más.
father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Ay.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Ay.
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me
Eso,
that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in
Que aproveche y que descanse.
and I would sooner
Buenas noches.
serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy
Lo de
sheep.
Vladimir,
No,
a
not
decisión
that
tuya,
Sir Wade
evidentemente.
and the other guardians are. I mean to say that they're. It's all right.
que aproveche la cena. Que aproveche la cena.
There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
Aproveche la cena, que ha dicho iba a cenar.
But a squire.
Ay.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Ay, Dios santo bendito. Vamos para Northridge.
First we find Isabel.
No puedes aceptar ninguna misión ahora. Ah, una leche. Qué diver. O sea, no me dejan quitar lo de que me aparezca ahí en medio, pero tampoco me dejan... Que la
I
haga.
can't do it. I can't. But you can.
Hola, dama. Ah, no, esta es una
Lord.
de las...
Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Vale. A ver, supongo que por aquí. Si no me choco con una flor estaría bien.
4 left for more in the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. More than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Inténtalo mientras nosotros nos encargamos de proteger esto.
Clive, I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
A ver. Soldado herido.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first,
Oh no,
then me,
Joseph recibió el
and
ataque.
then they were just
Y no está en el chat para poder
Do you remember
corroborarlo.
where you were?
on the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
¿What?
Where's my Joseph?
It's all right.
No, él ya
Just
está
rest
llegando a su casa ya. Creo que salía para las 6:30.
At least we have an idea of where the
para las
thralls
8.
might be
O
now.
sea, le falta un
We should
poquito
head for more.
para estar presente cuando me ha salido a mí el nombre aquí en medio del juego, ¿sabes? ¿Puedo pasar?
You saw those soldiers. You saw them.
Vean.
was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the
Tendría que
flood.
curarme. Curado, pues se la moja. Pero a ver. Que al final no lo hice el otro día. Vale, que también. Me va a doler, pero me quito los parries de momento. Yo vamos a ver qué tal.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me. Save your strength.
No me termina de convencer. Guay. Podría meterme a cambiar esta madre, no sé. Oh, bien. No. Me han hecho que me haga ilusiones para nada. Justo en el último paso y dice, no, no puedes. Y contra este me haría falta yo. Al menos para hacerlo fácil. Vale, voy a... igual.
Nice try.
Vamos a hacer renacer.
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try.
de renacer. Eliminado. Nada, ahora me quitaré a Mamut y me volveré a poner a Titán.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Joder, porque la parte está más rápida de hacer. Si me dejas hacer mucha tela.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight. There were ghosts at the gates, not...
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Sí, tiene pinta más.
I heard it was the Dreadworm himself that brought...
Might I interest you in some...
Just...
Lo hacemos rápida, ¿eh?
But they... yeah, wait.
Go.
O no hacemos porque si no es que me han dado quinto pin ahora. Ya no nos merece la pena. Titán. Mamba Mundi. Dale, mira. Vamos para allá.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Interfacción es un objetivo. Frappe.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Un momento. Yo revisaba que creo que como que estaba dentro de subdivisiones, por así decirlo. ¿O no? No, vale, vale. Sí, estamos dentro de la de nueve negras.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
A ver, habla con el grupo de nuevo.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
A ver qué nos toca hacer.
Picture it, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me?
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Ok, vale, uno convencido. Vamos por la otra.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but the war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Protege la puerta norte de los bandidos, vale.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Let's try.
¡Wow! El veneno.
No women folk have come to us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Nice try. Too slow.
Vamos para allá.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
Hombre.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ha dedicado su vida a pelear, no a actuar, entonces como que tiene un poco de sentido, ¿no? Que sus dotes de pelea sean mejores.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
A la guarida.
Let's go.
Vámonos para allá. Ahorita un minuto.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this.
Wow. O sea, supera esto por 100 puntos. La siguiente recompensa literalmente requiere un 15 puntos más. Tócate de maíz. Uy, 800 puntos de habilidad. Cuidado.
All done?
Was wondering when you turn up. How's all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention? How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Eso se despertó. Ahora no te mueras, por favor.
La hierba no.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
8 elementos para 8 elementos. Pero nosotros podemos tener como máximo 7 más. Si no lo he mirado mal. Y después tenemos 2 icons del mismo.
Different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Otro lugar a proteger, tócate narices. Nuestros hermanos tosiendo sangre y nosotros, bueno, venga, vamos a proteger otro lugar. Joder.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Sí, pero con la campaña también Jill, ¿eh? Ve a los ecos de Krog. Bueno. No puedo ir directo al lugar que a lo mejor me interesaría. Tengo que pasar primero por otros lugares. Vale, me hay que centrar. Sirvientes entre las sombras, vale. Ah, ya se acabó la nube negra.
It's like a dream.
Tenemos que reponer pociones, cuando podamos.
Four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Nice try.
Bajarme renta de algo. Puedo seguir a subirlo. Esto te lo habrá muy No.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
El DeLorean. A ver, antes de que hubiesen puesto el indicador del Phoenix Reset, tenía una ventaja que ningún otro coche tenía, que era el chance que también sí podía saber cuándo tenía que hacer el antes sí se podía, era el único que podía saberlo realmente. Ah, no, ahora ya se puede con todo. Sí, joder. Ahora realmente en ajustes, que bueno, viene activo por default. O sea, el DeLorean tiene el tema de que, como pasa en las películas, cuando a lo mejor está volando, recoge sus ruedas. Digamos, cuando ya no tiene, en este caso, cuando tiene el film reset, en vez de tenerlas recogidas, las vuelve a tener como si estuvieras en el suelo.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Literalmente hay un ajuste que, como decía, pues viene por default activo, que te muestra una especie de círculo blanco que sale justo debajo de tu coche, además de un sonido como si fuera una especie de obturador de una cámara o algo así, y con eso sabes que no hace falta el coche. Evidentemente de por sí pues se ve más sencillo el nuevo detalle que no. Número de hecho estaba como ¿cómo está posicionada la gente de coche? Un poquito. Ah, o al menos eso supongo yo, porque evidentemente el detalle lo conozco porque lo he visto en vídeos. Pero ya está. Yo el DeLorean no lo tengo. Está gracioso.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
No, yo diría que sí. Luego la hitbox. ¿La hitbox cuál es? La del DeLorean. No sé si es la de Dominus.
Where now,
O la
Joshua?
de Breakout.
There is a residence
Sobre
just
internet,
inside the city
sabe
gates.
100%.
She awaits us within.
Ah, de todas maneras, competitivamente hablando, la hitbox más usada es la de Octane. Más que nada porque es donde tiene uno de los coches que más parecido tiene con la propia hitbox. Lo cual evidentemente siempre ayuda. En otros, pues, muchos tienes que si hitbox fantasma, ya sea de que hay hitbox donde tú no puedes ver siquiera que exista coche, o hitbox de que ves que hay coche, pero no, esa parte del coche no hace ningún tipo de impacto.
I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
Hola, ya está
The
Joseph por aquí.
Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have
Que si
served
hubiera
our
estado hace
family
una
for
hora hubiese visto
generations.
cómo salía Joseph
In the shadows.
en los textos del juego.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Tendrás noticias de mi abogado por apropiación indebida de mí.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the royalist flagship.
A mí no,
What business would
Si
they have in the
quieres mandarle
Dominion?
a alguien, que sea a la gente detrás de Final Fantasy, es decir, Square Enix. Suerte con ellos.
The malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda Knights who besiege the city.
Yo solo estoy jugando un juego que ya estaba más que programado. El nombre yo no lo he puesto. Lo ha puesto la empresa.
And the Black Galleon sails up at
Así que
one
quien
man's
streamear no es
behest.
el culpable
Barnabas Thumb.
del uso de tu nombre. Pero este, con la broma, madre. Quiere echarme la culpa a mí.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
No entendí tu mensaje, Joseph.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them and see our guests to the dungeons.
Como si los guardias pudieran hacer algo. Hostia, se me ha olvidado pasar por el herrero para que me hiciera la mejora de la espada.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation.
No me va a tener más daño.
The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness
Se puede hacer la mejora por la esquina de Bahamut.
father's hubris. Consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Como siempre cagando.
Come, Mythos.
Bueno, ya sé, mejor no hablamos, ¿no? Que he estado viéndome el segundo vídeo que hiciste del Plague Tale. Mejor me callo la boca, ¿no? Ay, Dios. Madre mía, amigo, como siempre cagándola. Que comenta raro, evidentemente, pero...
How long has Walud been
Yo
under
te digo yo que
Ultima's
como tú en ese
control?
vídeo... complicado.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
¿Tapiz? ¿Qué tapiz? ¡Ey! Pues eso es lo que estaba en el pórtico del Fénix.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
Al segundo de Plague Tale. O sea...
If that is your wish, your grace.
A ver, te jugaste el Plague Tale entero. Pues yo estoy hablando de el segundo vídeo que subiste. Los cominos turbulentos. Por título.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Ese es uno. Ese es el principal, que es el título. En vez de caminos, cominos. Pero... para ser un juego que ya te había jugado anteriormente... quedarte atascado tantas veces... en según qué lugar... reconozco que me ha hecho gracia. Aquí hay algún... obelisco de esos para poder una. Sí. Vale, pues puedo aprovechar, volver un momento a la guarida, si el juego me deja. Debería. Vale. Fue capricho lo del cofre. Yo no estoy hablando del cofre.
Trouble with your gear? Or Sancfordian, dear?
Lucitor se llama. La espada. Y sube 45.
No scratches, right?
Las estadísticas. Uy, puedo pillarme un mejor fajín. trepada.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Los voy a pillar, pero vamos
Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you.
Ahora sí.
Not my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
Vale, ya estamos... Ya hemos subido el equipamiento. Pues se ve guapa la espada.
Still alive, are ya? Goingpurse
Vamos a
weighing you
reponer
down?
pociones.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Vale.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't.
Ya volvemos luego a que nos interesa.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call?
A ver, ¿quién se nos pone en medio?
Cyril.
Cyril, okay.
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Vale.
Pray accept this token.
Sí, te ha entregado la insignia de la cola de Fénix.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities and the sea?
Uf, cómo se ve la espada cuando la prende en fuego, Ah, de locos. A ver el camino. Sí, tiro voy por aquí. Venga, Clive, que sabes sprintar, leñe. Bueno, pues cuando sprinta ya... Orcos.
That is be rid of him.
Vale.
Get surrounded.
¿Qué amables? ¿Quién es?
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Vale. Hasta ahora las veces que nos hemos tenido que mover a un sitio que estuviera marcado por eso, ha habido alguna pelea importante. A ver qué clase de pelea vamos a ver ahora.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Hostia, verdad, el tío se va a entrar ahora de que... de que yo sigue vivo.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Humo y sangre.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed.
Auto de infantería nivel 20.
They're wearing one armor. Nice try.
Vale, subimos de nivel bien. Más orcos y acásicos. Fulminio, venga. Se me ha dado tiempo a cambiar y... remontar un poco aquí. Bueno. Esto tiene pinta de boss.
Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Yo creo. Ah, pues bueno, un poco más de sí. Wow.
Nice try. This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Así Ya la hora, ha dicho. Entonces estamos ya al lado de donde estaba Odín, ¿no?
Where are they?
Bueno.
These creatures. Some of us reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Los juntamos a todos, les metemos ahora con esto. Sale más.
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir de la casa.
And you will yield.
Ah, que voy a ganar tu espada, dices.
Or not.
As long as you don't hold back.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't. Nice try.
Hacer un ataque llamado tómatela. Tío, vas a estar inspirado totalmente de los que no digo. Castillo de Asgard. Conseguido, pequeño.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Ahora está dando malas sensaciones a Joshua. Y eso no es bueno.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Estamos bien.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud. Get back.
Se marcan las cosas por
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential. Stop calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything.
cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
All the rest.
Joshua!
Que no le pase nada.
This way! Hurry!
Que no me pasa nada aquí, por favor. No quiero tener razón en lo que dije ayer. De cómo conseguiremos sus poderes. Porque seguro que los conseguiremos.
Power beyond reckoning. And they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Pero, ¿qué tan poderoso es el mamón este? ¿Tan poderoso es Odín? Y se ha transformado y ya está destrozando todos los ataques de Shiva.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
No.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Bueno.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
No sé por qué, pero los cascos ya se vuelven a...
All right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Me lo faltaba. En un momento, porque no me he fijado aún si le puedo cambiar a lo mejor la apariencia peligrosa. A lo mejor tiene algún traje así. Chulo. Bien chulo. A ver, mira, a ver si... Gris ceniciento. Pero ¿cómo que ceniciento? A ver, se le ve bien, ¿eh? O sea... Bueno, María... Bueno, no, la bailarina se ve muy guapa. En cuanto a aspecto.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to guide you in your search.
Vamos a hablar con Otto.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our when the hills are crawling?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items, we go to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
taller.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Well, that's it then.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Vale.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Cuidado, sé que te gustan los acertijos, así que creo que este te va a encantar. El mejor, sin duda, de todos mis inventos, en un palacio de arpegios reposa. Su arquitecta eres tú, derroche de talento, y no es otro que tu primera obra. Todavía tengo que pulir esta última rima. Buena suerte.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Vale, ya lo mató a ustedes, me supone que lo encuentro. Vaya.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a Kashik and the valleys are full of ether?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Vaya con los niños.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Bien complicado. La para otra castilla. Ok. Hostia, pero ¿cuántos puntos de habilidad tenemos ya acumulados? Tú, tenemos que meternos al menú y empezar a mejorar cositas, ¿eh?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Si puedes por lo menos estar seguro,
Every moment I
bien, pero
waste
si no, por lo
here,
menos intenta
the further
estar
the
vivo.
flagship sails. I have to get back.
A los altos hornos. Uy, pero ni siquiera está por aquí. A ver. Esto lo podemos mejorar. Y esto también. Esto es que ya no uso ninguno, así que no me renta siquiera. Esto sería para dominar solo. Más de lo mismo. Nada. Dominar. Vale. ¿Qué pasa con esto si lo domino? Dominar. Ah, bueno, mira, a ver. Uy. Para establecer esta. Y vamos a desbloquear esto. Uy, no me llega para mejorarlo ahora esto. Ok. Ah, bueno. No está mal. No, espérate, que me ha faltado equiparla, coño. Vale, en verdad con Garuda igual le puedo hacer lo mismo. Lo que tendría que cambiarme la posición exacta para que, digamos, no me haga yo el lío. Pues aquí siempre es primero triángulo, luego cuadrado. Si aquí lo pongo justo al revés, me va a hacer mucho lío, yo creo. Vale. Claro que aquí no me sirve de mucho, pero por lo menos. Acá tengo que además tenemos que irnos a Mabundi para ver dónde nos pone esos altos hornos. Otro lugar que nos marca ya pelea. Ok.
Right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade and the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Ganamos el pan dice.
Everyone with me?
Luego tenemos el equipo solo que es de domingo. Si contamos que 2025 puede anunciar un buen producto. Y el fan que dices es puede reaccionar en directo. Más te vale.
It needs every moment we can get her.
Ay,
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
I'll have you know, earth-breaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the Twins.
thought you said that ship was fast! I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next?
I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Enemigos derrotados. Nivel 36 nos ponemos ya.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Clive?
Pero si a este no lo cargamos ya, ¿qué pinta aquí?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He contado 7 por lo menos. Venga, otro más.
Fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we
Me
are.
costó cargarme a
Right,
uno.
Lord Rosfield?
A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always in my eyes. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends.
Ah,
Tis not blood that runs through in every vein.
no tienen enemigos.
Those will not fall easily.
Digamos, son copias buenas.
They will fall.
like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
Una versión conveable.
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
No veo correctamente ahí. A ver unos cuantos. Acumulado, sirve.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Vamos para adelante.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Uf. Alejo. Vale, si ya llegas tú. Algo de para el culo. El Enterprise ha logrado escapar. Pero Enterprise no era una nave de Star Trek o algo así.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
O sea, tienes a Clive enganchado en una sola mano. Avante todo ahí enganchado bien. Que no le da. Que no le da. Ay, pobre. Ahí está Jill, que parece ser que le han vuelto a poner las puñeteras esposas esas de cristal.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
Ya me jodería.
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Tengo muchas historietas que contarte, ¿no?
Good luck,
no puedes
Uncle.
estirar la pata aún.
And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Espérate que aún se nos cae el señor.
Cheerio. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Dios.
Great God of mercy. All this. What have I done?
Era la niña que andaba curando gente. Vamos para allá.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Para batalla grumetes, dice.
Let's see what this girl can do.
10:15.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Dios.
Great Grigos gas!
Fue milagro.
Barnabas.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Vale. Al abordaje.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Cut it down!
Al mago, ¿dónde está el mago? Son dos de ellos. Vale.
Don't kill me. A proper fight at last. We're all going to die.
I need to hurry.
Nada, tengo que guardar ya porque si no sabemos que se nos puede ir para algo esto. No nos la podemos jugar, que si no luego no podemos iniciar directo cuando toca para el Summer Game Fest. Vamos a guardar aquí, lo vamos a dejar por hoy y ya el lunes le damos la caña que falta. Pues yo creo que ya no nos queda demasiado. Evidentemente lo que creo y lo que es, pues puede diferir, pero lo dicho. La hayamos guardado. El lunes continuaremos. Pero por hoy aquí lo dejamos. Gracias a los que os habéis pasado, a los que lo veis desde YouTube. Y hasta el lunes en cuanto a menos Twitch. No, o sea, en cuanto a menos Final Fantasy, mejor dicho, ¿vale? Perdón. Cierro por ahora. Ya en un ratillo pues me haré de iniciar de nuevo, pero ya para el Summer Game Fest. Luego acto seguido en principio veremos también el evento de Fortnite. Y vamos viendo. No sé si me dejo nada por decir, pero la verdad se ha dicho. Así que bueno. Vale.